गिरिवरदारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनागिरावनचारि 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 जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरदारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनागिरावनचारि राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे या राधा गोपीनाथ राधे या राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव हरिनाम संकीर्तन कीजिए। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति बहुजनेशिके Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Govisa Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanjana Gaurange Radhe Vrindevaneshwari Vishabhanu Sudadevi Pranamami Hari Priye Pancha Kalpa Darubasya Kriva Sindhu Bhayavacha Paditana Pavane Pyo Vaishnave Pyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadha Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for today's satsang. I'm extremely thankful for all of you for joining today's class. Today is very, very auspicious Gundija Marjana day. The devotees are cleaning the Gundicha Mandir. So we had an opportunity some years before to go along with a team of devotees to clean Gundicha. Very, very inspiring, very exciting, very transcendental. So we'll all pray today this auspicious occasion of Gundicha Mandir Marjana, which all devotees are doing. So we'll devote our some time and the pastimes of Jagannath, how the Jagannath will be going there tomorrow to stay there in Gundicha. And today, actually, the Chaitanya Prabhu's taught us how the temple has to be maintained. Because before Jagannath comes to the Gundicha Mandir, Chaitanya Prabhu wanted everything is to be cleaned so nicely so that Lord can come and stay for some time, or 10 days he can stay there. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is a supreme personality Godhead, he taught us what is a devotional service. He said, actually, this kind of cleaning process is normally done by Sudra. You pay money to somebody, they will do the cleaning. It is not like that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said something related to the Lord has to be done personally. One of the processes is cleaning. So unless we clean the heart, unless they clean the heart, which are anarthas, lust, greed, anger, so many things there, then only the Krishna will come and reside in our heart. This is only that the Chaitanya Prabhu taught us Gundicha cleaning is externally the cleaning that temple. And the same thing for when we accept the chanting process, we will also clean our internally consciousness, driving all the anarthas from our heart, so that Krishna will come and stay. That's the symbolic of cleaning of Gundicha temple. With the consciousness, we'll see how to welcome Jagannath in our life tomorrow. So we'll, whatever times you have, some half an hour time we spent and discuss about the past times of Jagannath here. So these stories you would have heard multiple times from many devotees, but still, if you just again recite the same story again, it purifies, because that is the difference between the ordinary story and the transcendental stories. If we hear any number of time, we are not satisfied. We never get satiated. We want to hear again, because this can be released any number of time, because that the potency of this, the sound of the transcendental name related to Krishna is low, is so great that it transforms our heart. So we'll see how there are 2-3 versions of the same story, but we'll see one by one how it, whatever time permits, we'll try to cover. The first story is about Jagannath. We'll discuss about, actually, the Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj nicely says in this particular book, actually the 4 important for us, the 4 important important for our Vedic principle is, one is Rameshwaram, Jagannath Puri, Badrinath, and what is the place? Dwaraka. So, see, Dwaraka, what is happening? Dwaraka, where Krishna lived there, and Rameshwaram is Ramchandra Bhagavan exhibited in the past times, and Dwaraka, Rameshwaram, Badrinath, Badrinarayan is exhibited. And this particular Jagannath Puri is our Jagannath distributed Purushottam Putra Jagannath Puri. Purushottam Kshetra is Jagannath Puri. But here, all the three, only here Jagannath Puri, Lord has appeared as a deity form. Otherwise, all other form, they appeared in the human form. That's only the difference there. Here, and Purushottam Kshetra has got different names actually. See, Purushottam, the Puri Dham, it is actually according to these Chatras of the four Dham, Jagannath Puri is the greatest. Normally, what they used to do, they after visiting all the Dhams, one must visit Jagannath Puri to get the fruits of pilgrimage. Normally, either they start from Jagannath Puri or some people end in Jagannath Puri. And actually, without touring of doing a pilgrimage Jagannath Puri, the pilgrimage doesn't get completed. Puri Dham is known as Purushottam Kshetra, Sri Kshetra, Neelachala Dham, Jagannath Dham, Yamanika Tirtha, Udinayan Pita, Martaya Vaikunda, Neelagrihi, Neeladri, Shankha Kshetra, Bhuswarga, Nrsimha Kshetra. These are the different names of it is given there. A person who lives, our Radhana Swami Maharaj very nicely explained, a person even spent one night in Jagannath Puri is equivalent to staying in the Vaikunda Dham. And a person who walks in the Jagannath Puri, he gets the credit of doing all pilgrimages. A person who eats the prasadam is taken as if he has taken Amrita. These are something which Jagannath Maharaj says in one of the lecture. Even if a person take a fish in Jagannath Puri, it is transcendental. That is not, that does not, Maharaj is not recommending to somebody. That is, you do anything. If normal things also, it has got potency. If you do spiritual activity, goes and do chanting there, you pray to the Lord, you do parikrama, all these things are unlimited potency to transfer your soul actually. So I had a fortune of going to at least Jagannath Puri 4-5 times. And one time with our Purushottam Maharaj is there, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, we did one parikrama. The entire Jagannath Puri parikrama also we did. It took nearly a full day we took. So there are so many pastimes where Jagannath performed. And we'll also see there are some important places in Jagannath Puri, like Rohini Kund. Rohini Kund is one kund which is inside this Jagannath Puri only. There, even if there was once upon a time, one crow happened to fall there, he left the body there. It assumed the form of a demigod. Immediately, his got the four-handed form. He went to the spiritual world. And also, now it is stated here, and also many proofs is there. Sometimes the demigod also come and worship Jagannath. There are certain kind of what is called now antiques. They are kept in Jagannath Puri temple there, and Vibhishana used to come and worship there Jagannath Puri. Sometime one time one Pandal went to near Vibhishan and took his bangles. That bangles is still in Jagannath Puri. So many pastimes are there, and the way in which the temple is maintained, very spontaneous, and there is no much, you will not find any like orthodox rules and regulation, except these, you cannot touch the panda when they are going with the prasadam. Otherwise, the Jagannath is very friendly, lovingly. There are days when we used to go there, we can go inside the Garbhagraha and go and hug Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and Sudarshan. All these were allowed. Previously, they were doing. And especially when you go on Jagannath Radhayatra, now they stopped. We can go there and spend hours to go than Rath. Nobody will be objecting. That is normally you will not be able to touch any of the deity. Since Jagannath is so merciful, and also he is coming outside. That's one of the contribution of the Ratha Yatra is many times, sometimes due to our sickness, sometimes due to our the contamination, we are normally scared to go near this Jagannath temple, especially the Garbhagriha, and do this touch deity and all. But the Jagannath during this Ratha Yatra, he is very merciful. He just open his eyes and glance at everybody. He need not necessarily, you should see the Lord. Just to keep, the Jagannath is opening eyes in such a way, broad, high, and opening. You can see anywhere. There is no eyelid for Jagannath. You can see through the spectrum from the sky to the earth. You can see. So that is the one of the. That's why we see the Lord is merciful and is omniscient, omnipresent is seen in the case of Jagannath. Just he comes once in a year, whoever is happened to come in front of him, he delivers everybody. And we will not be able to, once anybody comes in front of Jagannath, he gets automatically purified. Somebody is going, taking the trouble of going to Tirupati Balaji. It takes 3-4 days to reach there, stand in the line. When you go near the, you will not there. There's such a big rush is there. They will all push you. You will not be able to see the darshan of the Lord also. But since you have come all the way, the Lord will take stare at you in such a way. He transfer his blessing. That we are living because of all the spiritual potency we are having. Because the Lord is staring at us. He is glancing at us. He is showing merciful glance on us, so that we as a children of the God, He is merciful to all the conditioned soul. He is not distinguishing between is a devotee, not devotee. There is no distinction. Only we find that we classify people devotee and non-devotee. For Jagannath, everybody is a devotee. He doesn't, even these animals get delivered. That is one of the speciality of Jagannath Puri is there. We have time, we'll go through that. The prasadam of Jagannath is not only meant for human being. It is meant for all species. They are waiting, hankering, that when you go to Jagannath Puri, you will come to know everywhere people are just running for prasadam. This is the only place in anywhere in the spiritual place where prasadam is served unlimitedly. Morning to evening, moment the temple opens, Palandata activity prasadam starts. Till that it goes to the Lord goes to sleep. Even during the just only 2-3 hours only Lord take rest, again his activity started. So busy. So it is also called Bhusvarga. Purisman Surga is 11 ahead. Actually, when you go and see, especially during Jagannath Ratha Yatra, the setting of the climate in such a way, it is just like a Surga only. It is only like a heaven. You will not find any climate anywhere happening. You will go to the station, you go to many very space of importance where the tourists come in large number, be attracted by the beauty and all. The beauty of Jagannath temple, the Jagannath Puri, especially during the Ratha Yatra, is very amazing. It will be very hot. Suddenly the climate will change. It will become this like cloudy, it start raining. And suddenly you will find everywhere, the nice breeze is coming everywhere. You will find so much relishing that Jagannath want to give. The whoever comes to, especially Ratha Yatra time, should get some glimpses of this spiritual place. That is a heavenly plan that is available. That's called Bhusvarga. It is also called Sri Kshetra. This is a place where Vishnu, this place is influence of Lakshmi Devi. Saturated with Madhurya Bhav. The Srimati Radhanani's house is there. Shankha Kshetra, that means Shankha, the geographical area of the Jagannath Puri. This looks like a conch shell. Nrsimha Kshetra, according to Skanda Purana, it is also known as Nrsimha Kshetra. So now, we'll understand how the Jagannath came in the form of a deity form. We will discuss about that. It is explained in this Purana that Krishna appeared in the Puri Dham as a Daru Brahman. Daru Brahman is of wood. That actually, if you understand that our King Yudhruddin Maharaj got 3 log of wood by the divine voice. He got through the ocean. He got it. He brought it and he got the message this Akashavani, that you chisel this log of wood and I will appear is in the DD form. But actually Vishwakarma only came as a the carpenter to do this chiseling and making of DT. So, but Vishwakarma put one condition: I will do for 21 days carving of this DT. During 21 days, nobody should come inside and disturb me. If anybody disturbs, I will stop that day. I will go. It will be incomplete. But he also the king and they asked one question: how do you know you are progressing? Because you will be locking from outside, but we should know you are doing some activity inside, or you are going to sleep. You are there, not there. How long will wait? But the Vishwakarma told, and I will making sound, chiseling sound will become. When the chiseling sound stops, you come. You understand? I completed. You can open the door. Till such time, nobody should disturb. Actually, after the 15 days, after 15 days passed, the sound was coming. Suddenly, after the 15th day, there was no sound coming from the room. Of chiseling sound was not coming. The queen of this one, our Jagannath, our Indradu Maharaj, her name was Gundicha. She said, the sound is not coming, and we can't open and see whether he is there or not there. Like that, she was insisting on the Indradu Maharaj to open the door. Maharaj said, since the 21 days not passed, let us wait for some more time. And somehow she was adamant, and we have to open like that. Somehow they broke open that the door, and found that nobody was there. That carving was done only half done, and half done means it was not come to the DT form actually. So they left. So immediately that he was actually morose. Dhruva was morose. Why it has done like that? They were having a big confusion what to do. At that time, again one voice came, and actually it was actually the Narada Muni came that time, told this is the form in this Kali Yuga. This form is very very amazing. This form I saw in Dwaraga. This I will tell the story separately. And this form is it will be that ultimate form. It is not that you are made a mistake. The form is complete in all respect. We can invite the Lord Brahma for for installation. Like that, they were planning actually, and so this particular story is, I will tell you the story, related story here. Once the Narada Muni saw how the Narada Muni saw the story. Actually, the queen, all these queens of Dwaraga were serving this Krishna very nicely. But normally, during the night time, Krishna used to get up the middle of the night and started calling Radharani, Radharani, and Gopi is like that. That queens were so much disturbed. We don't have any love and affection for Krishna. So they have conquered their Krishna's heart. So we want to understand what are these, how the Vrindavan is special. And we want to know the childhood pastimes of Krishna. Like that, they were demanding to know. And actually, Rohini Devi was happened to be in Dwaraga, and she narrated the entire story to these queens. But the Rohini Devi said, I can relate the story that Subhadra was there at that time. But if Krishna Balaram comes to know, they will also come want to hear the story. And when they come to know, hear the story, they'll become very, very they'll be in ecstasy, and we will not be able to control them. So now, before starting the story, and they all assembled in one very big hall, and Subhadra has agreed to stand in the door, not allow these Krishna Balaram to come there. They started their Rohini started story, and all the queens were immersed in these the pastimes of Krishna. Suddenly, actually, the particular day, Krishna and Balaram went to the they went to their palace for a meeting. So when they were in the palace in the meeting, they came to know there is parallelly about the pastimes of Vrindavan pastimes is going on by Rohini Mataji is narrating. So they also stayed got shot at the meeting and came here where the meeting the narration is going on. Without noticing, actually the Subhadra, by hearing the story, she went in ecstasy. And even though she was standing in the door, and she could not see that Krishna Balaram was also standing there. They were narrating, the Rohini Mataji was narrating the story. By listening to this in the Vrindavan pastime, their leg and the hand started withdrawing inside. Their eyes become, say, opened wide, and the ear will become opened. All these things, ecstatic symptom came both in all the three of them. There is Subhadra, Balaram, and Krishna. And in this particular form, and our Narada Muni happened to see that. This particular form is want to worshipable form. And then we kindly show this particular Mahabhav Prakasha Rupa to me like that. Narada Muni said it. Same form is exhibited by Viswakarma when he finished, when he completed 15 days, when he was opened. The same form which we see in Jagannath Puri is the same form. Now we'll see one more story of how the prasadam is prasadam of Jagannath Puri is very unique. We'll see the particular story. So once what happened, Narada Muni went to what is it, Vaikuntha. Narada Muni asked, when he went to, Narada Muni once went to and served the Mother Lakshmi. Actually, Narada Muni was serving. And he wanted one boon from Lakshmi ji. Narada Muni said, and one boon, whatever you boon us, I will give you like that, Lakshmi ji said. And Narada Muni said, I want Mahaprasadam of Narayan. Then Narada Muni, Mahaprasadam, Raman, they actually, Lakshmi ji said, you ask for anything, I can give you, but Mahaprasadam, don't ask. But since Lakshmi ji already promised Narada Muni, you ask anything, I'll give. Since you have promised, somehow I want Mahaprasadam. I can't go without getting Mahaprasadam. So, actually, Lakshmi ji said, Narayana has put a condition to me not to give his remnants to anybody. So, what to do? So, I can't break this promise which I given to my husband like that. Lakshmi ji pleaded. But actually, when Narayana came that day, she could not promise to give the prasadam to Narada Muni, and Lakshmi ji was morose. When Narayana came, why you are morose like that? She said, Narada Muni is asking for prasadam, I can't give. What to do? So then, that day he said, I will give a relaxation to you. Today you give Mahaprasadam to Narada Muni. Lakshmi ji, after taking the permission from Narayan, she gave the entire Mahaprasadam to Narada Muni. Narada Muni ate the prasadam and danced in full bliss. He was dancing like that. But while this reached, actually, finally the message came to Lord Shiva. Narada Muni is ecstasy because got prasadam from Narayan. So actually, from Kailas, Shivaji comes there in asking Narada Muni, give me some prasadam. Narada Muni gave Mahaprasadam to Shiva. Shiva also had Mahaprasadam, started dancing in ecstasy. And yes, the dance was it went to such a peak. So all the demigods, every god disturbed actually how to stop the dancing. So this particular Parvati also came to know that Shiva got a Mahaprasadam. She came before Shiva and asked, please give me some prasadam. So Shiva says, I ate all the prasadam. One small prasadam is left in my finger. So little particle is there. You give like that, take like that. So actually, Parvati takes the prasadam from Shivji, saying that you will not given enough prasadam. Something like that. Shivji, Parvati was not happy actually. Then Narada Muni she was insisting, I want more prasadam like that. And Narada Muni was also not able to give more prasadam. Then, and the matter came before Narayan. Narayan said, now we are not after getting the Parvati said, I also want to get prasadam myself. I want to see that it is given to all my children. So the over is available, like all these animals, birds, everything I want to give, because by taking the prasadam, a person get purified. Then at that time, Narayana said, I'm not able to give the prasadam because in the Vaikuntha only few people are around. I will come as a Jagannath. In the Jagannath Puri, you will serve the Mahaprasadam unlimited in quantity all the time. Anytime you can go, there will be prasadam. So that's what one of the important aspect of Mahaprasadam when compared to all other pilgrimage. It is the only place, the pilgrimage, when lakhs and lakhs of people can take prasadam and there will be no shortage anytime. That's one of the importance of not only that. Since since Mother Parvati took such a such a pity on the conditioned soul, Jagannath has put one condition there. After Jagannath is offered the book, immediately after the Jagannath book is given to Parvati as the respect for Parvati, who was given through the medium of prasadam. The mercy of Jagannath is extended to everybody. The Bimala Devi deity is inside the Jagannath Puri. After Jagannath prasadam is offered to Bimala Devi, then only it come to Anand Bazar for distribution actually. One more story we can see is the story of Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya, everybody knows he is from Sri Vaishnava, head of the Sri Vaishnava. So he came to the king Choda Ganga Deva. He was ruling the Orissa. And when he met Ramanuja met this king, he told him, what your Daitapadis are doing, this particular worship is not up to the standard according to the Vedic rules and regulation. You should increase the standard. You have to follow according to these Pancharatra Vidhi, you have to follow like that, he told. And actually, the king was satisfied, but Daitapadis, all these Pandas, they did not agree. But Ramanujacharya and king and all said, whether you agree or not, the king want to implement these rules and regulation, you have to obey. One day, for example, they are supposed to start this particular change of deity worship on Monday. Sunday evening, they decided all of them. Monday morning, this particular time, Ramanujacharya will come, king will come, and will supervise it, transfer to the new rules and regulation of worship. Everybody is agreed. But the previous night, that is on Sunday night, Lord Jagannath comes to the dream of Ramanujacharya. He chastises Ramanujacharya. My devotees who are worshipping Jagannath Puri are special devotees. They don't worry about rules and regulation. They do a spontaneous worship. I'm very happy with them. Don't disturb. So, with the overnight, on the Sunday night itself, from the help of Garuda, he was shifted from Jagannath Puri to Kurmakshetra. Kurmakshetra is in Andhra. Overnight goes, so that there the system of worship continues. That's why when somebody is dealing with the deity worship in the different places without knowing the rules and regulation customs, we cannot have our own imagination. This should be the standard. It varies from place to place, depends on the relation with you and the Lord. And also it is been worshipped time immemorial. If the Lord is happy with that, and who are you to, that's what by this exhibition, when the Acharyas like Ramanuja also Lord did not allow him to change that this one system of worship. And we will see one more story. We'll see. There is one story of Gita Panda. This Gita Panda actually is from his original name is Arjuna Mishra. But he was so attracted to Gita, every day recite Bhagavad Gita. And he was so poor, he's got 3 children and 1 wife. And sometimes you'll be so immersed in reading Bhagavad Gita, the translation and recitation, you will not go to beg also. One day it happened, and he was nobody was giving any alms to them. He was not prepared to go also. He was sitting at home and doing this Gita Parayan. And the wife said, you kindly go and beg and come. But he told this particular Gita Panda told his wife, Ananya Chinte Tamam Yejana Paripasade, Desham Nityuktanam Yoga Shem Vahamyam. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, they may carry what they lack and preserve what they have. What he is trying to convey by this, Krishna will provide everything, don't worry. And actually the wife got so much angry with her husband. You are talking about that children are dying, I don't have food. So like that he took these Bhagavad Gita words and put some 3 lines on that. Then she went to sleep. The Panda also, this Gita Panda went to, children also went to sleep. That day night, there was a knock on the door, and the 2 boys came there, one black boy and white boy, gave a lot of prasadam to that lady to cook, how they give the prasadam to your children, live happily. While returning, that wife asked her, kindly wait, I will make some prasadam for you also, you also have. That the white boy told, my tongue is cut in 3 places. That's why I can't take any prasadam. You leave, make prasadam, eat happily like that. They said and went. Then when husband woke up, the wife narrated the entire story to husband. But that white boy was telling me, he has got a 3 cut mark on the tongue. Then they thought about that. The 2 boys are Krishna Balaram, and they also were very much disturbed by the wife's chastising and putting some mark on the Bhagavad Gita. They understood how lucky they were there, and then she understood that Krishna will protect like that. The similar story is also Vishwanath Chakravarti, also the same story is there. That's why we should have faith in this, because these are all stories not for entertainment. The big lesson is there. Whatever stated in Bhagavad Gita, if you truly follow, we'll also get this one. We'll also get this Jagannath mercy, and we'll be able to develop more faith in this one. These kind of stories, going to Dham, going to Radha Yatra, these are all will to increase our faith, because normally the Kali Yuga tendency is there. For everything, we got a doubt. That human nature is always doubtful, especially when it comes to the spiritual thing. Because majority of people not spiritual, only few people are practicing spirituality, that doubt comes. By visiting the Dham, pulling the Radha Yatra, taking some prasadam, and the talking to devotees, these are all something which is related to our faith. This can be only by practice and the prayers, and we'll get convinced that the process which Prabhu has recommended is very amazing, unique. Actually, Jagannath Puri temple, why that Jagannath Radha Yatra is taking through this, when Srila Prabhupada came along with his Western devotees, they were not allowing these devotees to enter into that Jagannath temple, saying that what is their Gotra, only Hindus are allowed. They were discriminating. At that time, even Prabhupada only took a decision. Since you are not allowing the pure devotees to enter into Jagannath, Jagannath will travel through the world, showing Jagannath mercy on them. That's why the Jagannath Radha Yatra is not restricted only in India, happening through the world by the costless mercy of Prabhupada. And it was also, Goa is also a place where normally the tourists are attracted. But somehow this particular place, if you go also, because of costless mercy of Prabhupada, we are also having the Jagannath Radhyatra tomorrow, and we'll pray on this auspicious day of Gundicha merchant. The Krishna will empower us to clean ourselves internally and pray to him to give a vision to understand him and do seva in the mission of Prabhupada, so that we'll lift our consciousness to the level where Krishna will be pleased. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Pradeep. 8 o'clock, we'll stop here, Pradeep.
Okay.